Good evening. They were the first ones to call 911 to warn others and to give aid to the wounded. 4 Emcore employees sat down late today to tell the stories of the shooting rampage, the stories they witnessed. News 13's Alex Tomlin is live at Emcore.
Dick, we know Robert Reza shot Sharon Cunningham, his ex-girlfriend Adrienne Bassiano, and Michelle Turner outside the Emcore building. But now these employees are telling us what happened when Reza shot his way into the building.
I heard a pop.
Sylvia Gentile was staring out the CEO's office window.
The next 2 pops, I see Adrienne Bassiano going down, hitting the pavement.
There's just seconds to react.
He's got a gun. Oh my God, we have to get out of here. We have to go.
She ran down the hall, alerting other workers.
I started screaming, dial 911. He's a shooter. He's a shooter, dial 911.
10 feet away, Marilyn Smith and a co-worker.
We heard Sylvia yelling and screaming, you know, he's shooting, get out, get out.
The other woman's back was to the window, and Smith made a split-second decision that saved their lives.
I just pushed her down. I didn't know I did, but I pushed her down and I hit the floor.
Stray bullets shattered the glass. They ran, alerting more people.
I yelled at them, you know, somebody's shooting, get out, get out. And as I turned around, they looked at me and they said, oh my God, you're bleeding. I had no idea.
Glass from the window had cut Smith's face. By now, Sylvia Gentile was at the end of the hall.
Scream out, call 911, call 911.
Where Chris Wiggins and 2 co-workers were in the conference room. He was already on the phone with 911 from Sylvia's alert when he heard shots.
One of my colleagues said, well, what do we do if he comes in here?
From his viewpoint under the table, where he was hiding, he saw Dixie Colvin go down, shot in the legs.
She was on her back, and she was looking at me. She wasn't responding to hand signals through the door.
When he didn't hear any more shots, he rushed to her side and used his bare hands to try and stop the bleeding. At the same time, Sylvia Gentile had locked herself in a nearby office and was giving a vital tip to 911.
I believe I said, his wife is down. I just thought that it was her husband that came to shoot her.
Gentile says Bassiano had told her she was scared of Robert Reza. Reza then killed himself a couple minutes later.
My piece is that he's dead.
Co-workers agree. Sylvia Gentile's warnings saved a lot of lives. Dixie Colvin and 2 other people who were shot were released from the hospital. Adrienne Bassiano has been downgraded back to critical condition. Back to you.
Okay, Alex, the first police officers on the scene also spoke today. They were honored by the mayor for charging into a death trap without hesitation.
Nothing compares to how scared I was. And I can't imagine to the people who saw what they saw and what happened to them.
We turned around to each other and said, we got to get these people out of here. They're dying. We got to get them out of here. I proceeded to lift her up, get her into the car, and he also pulled her in from the other side. And there was blood everywhere.
Officer Martinez described his feelings after finding out the woman they helped into that car, Sharon Cunningham, died at the hospital.
It hurt me bad. I mean, it hurt me bad. Where I went back to my car, shed a few tears, took a deep breath, and I needed to continue to do my job because there's other people that depend on me.
Today, Emcore executives announced they will leave up the makeshift memorials where Cunningham and Turner were fatally shot, and they say at some point they will put up a permanent memorial.